Earth Hour resonates with my values of being responsible for nature. It is vital for me to ensure a green and great Mother Earth for all generations. I'm inspired to support the movement because I see the impact it has on individuals all around the world. With my 10 million tree planting project, adding more impact to it. Earth Hour is important because it allows us to work towards achieving better resources for nature. Tourism and agriculture are the backbones for Tanzania's economy, and they're also nature-based. So if you don't stop climate change now, these sectors will collapse. I believe in the power of unity and that the climate crisis is a matter of urgency.
But again, welcome everyone to GW3 Fashion Chronicles. My name's Renee Knorr, and we're so excited to welcome this special edition for you guys, Mondays at 7 p.m. Not only are we going to be talking about fashion, we're talking about styles, as well as what's hot in the industry with trends. And this week, I got special guests that we have been able to pull together who's going to not only provide us with a really great conversation about fashion, but these individuals have truly made an impact in the fashion industry. So whether you're watching us on YouTube, you're watching us on Facebook, or wherever it may be, we're just grateful that you're able to join us this evening. That's right, this evening, Monday, for the Fashion Chronicles. So let's get into it. Let's go ahead on and welcome some of our incredible guests who's going to be joining me for this great conversation. Our first beauty, not only we're so excited that I'm wearing one of her exclusive dresses. That's right, Miss KG House of Fashion, Miss Karen Gettys, born and raised right there in New York City. She gives you so much great energy when it comes down to fashion, and she truly knows how to make a lady feel extra special. You've seen her pieces in Vogue, Elle, billboards in New York City, and I'm so proud to welcome her not only as one of our go-to fashion designers, but it's always a pleasure to have Miss Karen on the stage. How are you doing today, Miss Karen Gettys?
Hey, Miss Renee, I'm doing good. I like that dress you got on.
It's an exclusive, okay? It's an exclusive. I'll tell you, you really know how to make a lady feel just like a lady. Guys, put some red hearts in the chat because I feel red hot, and I love the one that you're wearing over there as well.
Right, thank you. It's a KG's House of Fashion dress.
Absolutely.
It's the wave dress. And this is a leather piece going down, because if you know anything about me, you know I love leather.
Yes, she does. She absolutely loves leather. Well, you know what, Miss Karen, let's bring up our other amazing other guest that's going to be joining us, our co-host. And then, you know, we have a special guest this evening that's joining us, the very own, the author, actress, our very own Miss Lillie Young. So our next superstar Oh my goodness. Miss Janeth Alvarado, all the way from Mexico by way right now in Las Vegas. She gives style and fashion a whole new meaning because I love the fact that she is truly like that trendsetter. She knows how to put those different vintage pieces together and bring a whole lot of flair to the table. So Janeth Alvarado, how are you doing, superstar? Look at you. I love it. Woo!
Hello, hello from Las Vegas. Yes, Renee, fashion is my passion. Just like Queen Karen Gettys from New York City. Wow.
Hey,
She's taking it to
superstar.
the next level, right?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Love your fashion concept. You're going to tell us about what inspired that later on, Janeth, because I just love how you know how to bring some of those pieces together and just have your own flair. And that's really what fashion is about as well.
Right.
Our next superstar, oh my goodness, all the way from Germany. Not only do I absolutely love her swagger, whenever she rolls up, you already know Miss Barbara is in the building. Barbara, Heil-Sonneck, how are you doing today, beautiful?
I'm doing fantastic and excited to be here, and also excited to see what everybody does with the color red, like in a different accent, in a different way, but making it work, because red definitely tells us, look at me.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I love that. Look at me. And you know what, guys? Tonight we got a special guest. We got two special guests. Our first special guest, not only am I so grateful that she's been a part of the whole movement with the Global Women Wealth Warriors, Miss Lillie Young was one of our first GW3 Warriors. In addition to that, guys, she recently, I mean, you've seen her in movies. She's an actor alongside with, you know, she knows how to make a lady feel special because she has her own lipstick brand. And for 2024, she is one of our authors that we will be reading her book as well. None other than the the red lipstick queen, Miss Lillie.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi,
gorgeous.
ladies. How y'all doing?
Hey,
You just keep on getting beautiful, even more beautiful every day. You know that?
Thank you, Renee. So are you. You're beautiful. Always have been.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Well, Queens, we are here this evening. Not only we're going to have each person introduce themselves, you know, tell everybody a little bit more about who you are as well as your brand, but then afterwards, we're going to go right into what fashion means to you. So first, let's go ahead on. Miss Karen, we'll go to you, then Janeth Alvarado, Lillie, alongside with Miss Barbara. Just introduce yourself so therefore everyone can have an understanding of who you are, and then also include how to get in contact with you. Take it away, Miss Karen.
so I'm Karen Gettys, founder and CEO of KG's House of Fashion. It's an online brand right now. We've had information in Macy's. We had our pieces showcased in Macy's. We also been seen in Elle. We also been seen in Vogue. We also had a billboard in Times Square. I'm proud of that as well. And you can always come to www.kg as in Getty House H of Fashion and get any pieces you see. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Janeth Alvarado. That was our beautiful Queen Karen Gettys from New York City. You gotta check out her website. She has beautiful items in her brand. My name is Janeth Alvarado, and I am a multi-passionate entrepreneur. Fashion is my passion. As you can see, I am a retail seller on Poshmark. I love vintage. I love collaborating new into old pieces and getting creative with fashion, because fashion, you gotta make it your own, right? Can't be a copycatter. And if you don't know fashion, there's always YouTube to learn and get inspired by different styles. So that's Janeth, and you can contact me at meetjanethalvarado.com. Let's connect and let's have some fun. Take it away, Renee. This is Janeth.
Fantastic, and also very excited to be here. Barbara Heil-Sonneck, aka Boss Lady. I think fashion goes way back with me. I think it started when I was a child, a young teenager, 12, 13, 14 years old, and the budget was on a shoestring. And I started to create my own little, setups. And being an Aquarius, there's an element of being ahead of your time. So what I discovered that sometimes certain elements, they were not in at that point in time or trendy, but down the road they come. My fashion style, I call it, it's an element of Coco Chanel meeting punk. So I like a certain element of edginess, but I also love how Iris Apple, as an example, is using jewelry and adding things up. For me, style means make it your own and wear it with confidence so that you can shine in it. I think that is the most important part. And take the trends and inspiration from where you go. If you know me and follow me, barbarahs.com is the website, you will learn that I am an avid traveler. And I love to go shopping when I'm on my traveling tours, and it's stepping into a space and just getting inspired and picking a couple of pieces and see what I can do with it. One of my businesses is a luxury design company. And so we're designing houses for sale. Our call to fame this year was doing Elton John's property here in Atlanta. And so that was our first global venture. So excited to be here, and thank you for the invitation.
All right. Thank you so very much, Barbara. Wonderful.
Hi, everyone. I am Lillie Young, and I have always loved fashion. And to put the icing on the cake, you always got to have a great lipstick. I am an owner of a lipstick line, the Red Lipstick Hustler, and it comes in 20 different shades of lipstick, and it's organic. And I also have a hair growth oil, Queen Lily hair growth oil. But fashion is something that's a statement. It tells who you are. It is part of your personality, and let a person know who you are. And I've been in fashion industry for a long time. I owned a boutique here in Buckhead, Diamonds and Pearls Couture. And I've written a beauty guide, the Red Lipstick Hustler Beauty Guide. And everything is always about fashion. But like I said, your lipstick is the icing on your cake.
Absolutely love that, guys. Not only want you guys to put some red hearts, that's right, celebrate each other. One of the things I love about what each and every last one of you guys represent, your own unique personality, your own unique style. And that's truly what, to me, the epitome about fashion. Not only we're grateful to be here doing the debut for the Fashion Chronicles, but we're also setting the stages for meaningful dialogues, not only paving the way for a more exclusive or inclusive way, but I love the fact of being able to be sustainable as well as visionary fashion, how we can see the future. Many of you all know I've traveled the world with Ebony Fashion Fair as an award-winning model. I worked alongside with designers such as Oscar De La Renta, alongside with Diane von Furstenberg, as well as Emmanuel Angara. And I'll share this with you. Not only am I grateful to be able to watch fashion evolve over the years, being also, I look at as being a mentor in this space, truly a fashion icon. I absolutely can eat, sleep, and drink fashion, okay? It is truly something that just turns me inside and out, and I just love how we can put certain things together to just make it our own uniqueness. So not only have you had the opportunity of hearing from some of these incredible leaders in the fashion industry, some of them are ambassadors, they're dedicated to not only the craft of fashion, but also I would say this, guys, we surround ourselves with fashion to a whole new level, new heights. As we're curating everyday styles and trends and also sustainability, I know we are grateful to be in a space to just not only doing that, but being influencers of style and fashion. And I'm excited that you all are helping me to set the stage, Miss Karen, Janeth Alvarado, Lillie, alongside with Barbara, in regarding to not only what fashion means to you, but also style and fashion. You know, tell me, do you realize the difference between the two? Because sometimes people don't understand there's a difference between fashion and style. So I'll go to you, Miss Karen. When you think about style and fashion, what did you share with us, what does that mean to you from the fashion style, from fashion to style?
But I believe everyone has their own sense of style. Like, you have thousands of designers, and they have something very unique about them when they present their fashion. Their style, if you follow them or if you wear their clothing, will be slightly different from the next designer. And here's my take on it. A pair of pants, every fashion designer will give you a pair of pants. Every fashion designer will give you a dress. Every fashion designer will give you a suit. But they have their uniqueness about them. And the style, the way they style it will always be different. Listen, this is my second career. I've always wanted to be in fashion. And I decided to jump into it after my first career in, I want to say fashion, but in finances. But my style has always been sexy corporate. I wanted to change. My mission is to change how corporate America views women in fashion, because we have to look great while we're running a boardroom. And it's nothing wrong with being a tad bit sexy at the head of the table. So that's my mission. I'm going to bring you stylish clothes that allows you to be confident and allows you to be a woman at the same time while you are running that meeting in the boardroom. That's what I believe in.
I just love that, guys. Put some red hearts up for Miss Karen, because I want to echo that. When you put on one of the KG House of Fashion collections, you feel just that. You have the confidence, and at the same token, the sex appeal. But one of the things I will say, that classiness. Ladies, put the CCCs in the chat, because that's what Miss Karen Gettys knows. Right. Come on now.
Absolutely.
Janet, pour in the conversation. What is your style? What would you say about your fashion sense? What is everybody know you by? Share with everybody, what are you known by?
Being eclectic. Very eclectic. I mix and match different items. And I wear what I like. I'm not going out to, and women dress for other women. If ever noticed, you want to look good in front of other women, because women are, styling too. And you want to, especially when you go into a group like the boardroom, like Karen mentioned, you want to definitely look put together, professional, but yet no, you're a woman, still not have that boxy type suit jacket.
Suit.
Yes, have it put together and form to your body. So I love that. So fashion is just what you make it, and as long as you feel good in it, that's what matters.
Absolutely. Barbara alluded to something earlier. She said her style is like Coco Chanel. And when you think about Coco Chanel, it's a style that just never goes out of, it never dies, right? It's just that classic style that keeps on evolving. I don't know if you guys know, but Lillie introduced me to the whole piece with the ballet. The Atlanta Symphony Ballet is doing something that's dedicated to Coco Chanel. And that's one of my gifts I'm looking forward to doing over the next couple of days. But if you guys are in the Atlanta area, that is something that I highly encourage you guys to participate in. So therefore you can truly be, I would say, inspired. Because whenever I think about House of Chanel, I get goosebumps when you were saying it, Barbara, in regard to your style. And truly that is Barbara's style. So I want to talk to this trendsetter over here, because Lillie, I know you look like you are that trendsetter. How will people recognize you with your style? Talk to us about that.
They recognize me because I wear a lot of red, and red is a power color. just as black is a power color for a man. I learned it in my professional development class. People notice me because they're always going to see me in red. And I wear a lot of red lipstick because that is my trademark. So that's how you can notice me. Red is my power color. It is me.
I love that. I think red is not only a power color, but even wearing red, you have to have that confidence, right, ladies?
Yes.
In wearing that
Yes.
color.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so let's talk about fashion. Let's talk about also the Super Bowl. Oh my goodness. When you were talking about red, how many of you guys saw Alicia Keys wearing that red outfit? What did
She
you
looked
guys
amazing.
think, huh?
I
She
did.
looked amazing.
She did. She did. And you know, for me, I don't think everyone can pull that off. But Alicia pulled it off so gracefully. You have to be careful when you put on a full red jumpsuit. But Alicia Keys, when I say she pulled it off and made it look flawless, she really, really did.
Yeah, she did. What were you going to say, Lillie? You were saying something?
Oh, I totally agree. She pulled it off, and with the beading and everything, it was exquisite. I loved it.
Yeah. You know, I love capes, guys. You know how I love those capes. And when she came out with that drama, oh my goodness. It was just the epitome of not only class, but sophistication as well. And it fitted, everything was just perfect. Everything about not only her style, the choice of reds, because let's talk about it. You know, we're sitting here, we got 5 of us sitting here, we all have different shades of reds. And that's something that's important to know, which is the right red, even for your skin tone, because a lot of people don't even understand that as well. I love the fact that not only have Miss Lillie been able to be confident wearing her red all the time, and that's like her signature, but you know what? She knows what type of red to wear based upon her skin tone as well. I want to say this too. Go ahead, Ms. Barb, if you want to pour in regard to, or even Janet in regard to what Alicia Keys wore. She tore, like she said, this girl is on fire. She indeed was on fire last night. Janet, or even Barbara.
Yeah, she absolutely was. And she owned that stage with every step she took. And it was so gracefully as well. Because the parties, it was very sexy, but it was very professional sexy, if that makes sense. There was nothing, there was nothing, nothing questionable about it. It was just beautiful. So Dolce & Gabbana really pulled that off because that was one of the designers there. And I think they did an amazing, work there. It fitted her. And of course, the icing on the cake was the red piano, the grand piano there too, right? So
yes, it was. Janet?
You know what, for me, what it was, she exuded confidence, because you have to have confidence in that outfit. And that's what I got from that show. It was beautiful. She's so beautiful.
Yeah, she looked like she had so much fun. And watching her and Usher interact, you could tell that friendship is just authentic. And I'm going to go ahead and let's pour in about what Usher had on, because definitely Dolce & Gabbana, like you said, they went above and beyond. To watch Usher come out with that trench coat with all of those crystals and diamonds on that jacket, I was like, he got rid of the coat too fast. He should have walked down the steps with it. I don't know who his choreographer was, but I would have made sure that everybody saw that baby. But truly, he did an amazing job in not only wearing that crisp white, or you can call it maybe vanilla, because it may not be white. It probably could have been off-white. But I say this, guys, too. When you think about fashion, it's texture. You know, texture is so important. I know, Miss Karen, you know exactly what I mean by that. You know,
absolutely.
Yeah, as he was walking, did you notice how things were just flowing with him? And as he was walking, also, it was like he started taking off a few of his pieces, and I thought that was pretty awesome, from his gloves with the diamonds on it, the jacket, even his overcoat with you know how much I love pins, guys. He had those beautiful pins on. Oh my goodness. So share with us, what was your favorite look from Usher last night?
For me, because I like white,
Uh-huh.
you know, I thought they did it well. I thought the embellishment, the embroidery that they put on his outfit was really well placed. So not that I didn't like the blue, but I prefer the white over the blue because it's like one of my go-to colors. Winter, spring, summer, and fall, you will find me in some white or off-white or ivory along the lines. And the embellishment and the embroidery really, really set it up, set the tone for him. Absolutely.
I love it. I love it. What was your takeaway, Lillie?
I really like the leather, the black and the blue.
Mm-hmm.
I really did like that. And as I'm getting older, I am kind of sliding into wearing some blues. So that's what I really enjoy watching, that particular attire.
Mm-hmm. That electric royal blue.
Yes.
Yeah, electric. Him alongside with Ludacris. Yeah,
Ludacris,
Yes.
yes.
That was awesome. What about you, Barbara, alongside with Janet?
Well, I love that cream. I think white is one of these other colors where you have to know which one to wear, and not everybody. So if you put white on me, I look like a ghost. No, a real white. I mean, a real white, right? So the
Yeah.
cream and natural colors or stone type of whites, that is a plus. What I loved about Usher and his performance was also the small indications of the elements of the gloves and how he was playing with that. And, reading afterwards was like a little, connection with Michael Jackson, right? Because he was wearing the gloves, over the time. So I love when people create clothes also as a storytelling capability. And I think he pulled that off beautifully.
I like that. Love your perspective there. Absolutely.
Yes, I love that, Barbara.
Yeah.
Storytelling with the gloves. I want to bring back the gloves. I think that's a old, old way of fashion back in the 1800s and 1700s when the women wore their gloves, and
The
I
Bridgerton
love
age.
that. And just like Queen Karen mentioned, the white suit he wore, it was a oversized kind of boxy top jacket, but it was like unique how it closed. It was like a V shape down at the bottom. So that was, I love a white suit. I dream of a white suit all day long. And I know I'm gonna get one from Miss Queen Karen Gettys. I'm gonna
Absolutely.
get that white suit soon. I know I am.
There's
It was a beautiful.
always
I think,
white.
Miss Karen, you have to design all the white suits for the GW3 Warriors, okay?
Yay!
That would be
Absolutely.
awesome to do that.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. And I'll say this: if you notice about Usher, he's always pretty much gonna have a glove on because I believe that's his way of paying tribute to Michael Jackson, who was one of his favorite performers, and
Yes.
he does the movement. So kudos to him. Always paying homage to the person he looked up to most in that industry.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I concur with you. I was grateful to see that he mixed up, not like he took us through a story. Literally his show, his show was storytelling. It really was. I love the fact when he got on his rollerblades and that blue, it was just so electrifying watching them go around. You couldn't get the same effect if he was just wearing that white. So I get what you're saying also, Lillie. And, royal blue is kind of like one of our go-to colors that we do on Tuesdays with GW3 Live 9 a.m. But I'll say this as well. I really appreciate how they took the time to really customize pieces that complement their bodies. Now with that oversized jacket, it was more like a bomber style, Janet. It was like a bomber style, but with its own unique twist. And so that pretty much gave it that extra avant-garde, because that's to me what that white looked like, that avant-garde haute couture spin, but he was so comfortable in it as well. And that was something that was pretty awesome. And then he made the transition to go with no clothes on at all. It's like, okay. He was flexing, guys. He truly, truly was flexing. And that's something that Usher knows how to do so well, so well. Born and raised right here in Atlanta, had the opportunity of not only meeting Usher, even going to his mother's birthday, Miss Janeth, and it's just so, I'm so proud, guys. Put some red hearts in the chat. Let's give it up again for Usher for doing such a spectacular job, for not only being there. I mean, he was definitely spotlight for, okay, so the spotlight for the event. But also we just grateful that he brought his energy and everybody just did their part. Everyone looked so incredible. You know, guys, as we're embarking upon being not only these world travelers, you know, we have so many opportunities that's right in front of us to start really setting trends. And so as we're preparing to travel to Africa, we're preparing to go back over to Dubai and things of that nature, you know, I want to ask you guys, you know, how passionate you are about fashion. And in addition to that, are you really dedicated to even maybe coming out with your own fashion line? Now, the only person that can't answer that would be Miss Karen Gettys, because she already have hers. But are you guys passionate about fashion? Miss Janeth, why don't you start?
Thank you, Renee. And for me, I've always loved fashion, but never really thought about a fashion line. What I always thought about is selling, because self-sustainability is the thing for me. I want to take old items, because we throw away so many clothes, pounds of fabric are just wasted. And I would love to take that and take a piece of an old outfit and make it into something new, transform it into something new. So that's what I would like to do.
I like that. Oh, and this is another question. Who are some of the designers that inspire you when it comes to
So definitely Coco Chanel inspires me. I love that. You know, just like I said, I'm very eclectic, so I like all kinds of fashion and all fashion designers, from Tory Burch. Oh my gosh, I'm like, wait, I was just doing fashion earlier today, and now I'm like, wait a minute, where's the names? Karen Gettys inspire me for sure.
Yes. I love it.
You.
I love it. Ms. Lillie, why don't you pour in?
I actually was designing clothes. I had my own boutique in Buckhead. You know what Cami Cakes used to be? I was upstairs.
Yeah. Okay.
I had my own boutique. It was Diamonds and Pearls Couture. I designed everything in there. I made it myself. I would even take my sewing machine to my boutique with me. And I was in Atlanta Peach Magazine. Kim Porter wore a jacket that I made in Atlanta Peach Magazine. Other boutiques sold my clothes, and it was a fun thing to do, but I kind of got bored with it. I won't lie. Not that I got bored with fashion, because I continued with fashion. So I had closed my boutique and I continued putting stuff in other boutiques, and I had the online boutique. And then I kind of pulled away from designing clothes, and I started venturing out in other things. But I never actually left the fashion industry, because I ended up doing a fashion show with Frank Skenem. It was a fundraiser thing that I participated in. But I have already experienced that, Renee. You just didn't know it.
I didn't know. That was before the connection of Lillie and Renee. So I'm so proud of you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thanks.
I love hearing that, because, you know, we're in that creative lane. You know, we're in our own lane of genius. And I think it's always great if we get inspired, you know, if that's something that you want to do. I could see, you know, of course, we have our Miss Karen Gettys, but you know what? I always say you can always spice it up as well with other creative ideas and creative geniuses. Miss Barbara.
Of course, I have to feed in, the German designers here, which, one I really love, always have been, was Karl Lagerfeld. And I know he has an exhibition up in New York, so that is definitely on my to-do list. And then, of course, Jill Sander, because it's the less is more principle. And I think if there's something I would define, my style, it's like, it's that little bit less and the concept of a little bit less. And then adding to the mix, is like a little bit Hugo Boss and Wolfgang Job. So, but, really the basics, Jill Sander mixed with Karl Lagerfeld. I think they are mine, and still continue it. Love the little cat, have, some of the hats with the little cat ears. So this is a little bit understatement, but you can still see it. And I think that's also what I love about KG House of Fashion, is that leather, right? Is this unexpected moment. And so for me, I like to wear this combination with pride. And as we expand, Renee, and you are the queen of pulling beautiful pieces off, everywhere where you go and making the statement, that is, undeniable. Everybody will recognize when you are entering the room. And all of us have a different element of doing that, right? Maybe not as strong as a statement, but still our statements. It has to fit you. I think that's the big part. But I love to pull it off. And KG House of Fashion challenge here, I need a red leather jacket. So a red, which works with my color.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Oh wow, I love it. I love it. I share this with you. It's amazing. My inspiration comes from my mother. Watching her just always style herself. And back then, mom them always had to make sure those handbags matched the shoes, and she was always suited. And so once I left from New Orleans and I traveled off to Ebony Fashion Fair, where the House of Fashion with Miss Eunice Johnson, or Mrs. Eunice Johnson, that was all she wrote. I mean, every day we had fashion underneath our fingertips, from mink dresses, stoles, jackets, hats, I mean, different shoes. So that just totally took my whole fashion to the next level of me, how I wanted to style and how I wanted to carry myself. I think I always had it in my DNA because of my mother. Even when I was in high school, I literally would go and take my dad neckties, his white shirts, and then I put a belt around my waist out. My pants was too short, guys, so I would have to roll my pants up, and I have capris on, and I would rock that outfit. Or I had this satin black jacket. They used to call me Miss Jackson because I had this black jacket going to high school now with pins on it and everything, with pantyhose. They're like, where are you coming from? I'm like, well, this is just who I am. So fashion have truly always been a part of, it's just a part of my DNA. And I even remember when I was working for the bank, guys, they're like, where are you going in the fashion show? Where are you coming from? I said, but this is work, right? I used to come in my 4-inch heels. I always wore either Ellen Tracy, back then Emmanuel Angara, suited and booted, Oscar de la Renta. They're like, you are dressed way too much for the bank. I'm like, well, this is just who I am. So this is something that's important. Not only should you always have your style, but like you said, it needs to define who you are at all times as well. Everyone know I'll wear a long a long gown with a train, and I would go to the grocery store dressed like that. I would go to the mall, and my daughter, she would literally take the camera and like, look at what my mom have on, and she would put me on TikTok. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I don't believe you. We're just going up to the store. So it is just who I am, and it's not that I'm trying, but this is how my fearlessness, I think also fashion is about that fearless self-expression. And when you have it, nothing's wrong with showing it any given day that you want to do it. It's that artistic style as well. That's why, just hearing you all express yourself, artistic innovation, I think it's a combination of both. And, where we are right now, I love what Janeth said, being sustainable, being able to reinvent certain pieces. Janet, I have a couple of dresses that I didn't even give away or throw them away because I'm like, you know what? I love the way the body fit on the dress. If only I could just transform the top portion. So I'm going to let you go ahead and do some creative things with that, maybe with you alongside with Miss Karen, so we can reinvent some of these pieces. And I'll say this also too, guys, fashion, I think it should be also about our heritage, our cultural, how important when we travel around the globe to some of these different destinations, you know, Africa, alongside with Dubai, it's just a whole new meaning behind fashion. And so not only is it something that we can individually be celebrated about, but also, guys, I look at fashion as well as an opportunity for change. An opportunity for change. And it's one of those things that's just never ending. It's always evolving. And that's what I think about when I think about the word even fashion. It means so much of that. So ladies, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing what we will be able to become throughout this whole 2024. Now, Miss Lillie, I just want to say you have so many great things that's going on. Share with us, are you doing any fashion or any pop-up events or anything like that we should keep?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I said that we should be able to check you out with or anything like that?
Not right now, but y'all can check me out at walmart.com. My beauty products are on walmart.com. Queen Lillie Hair Growth Oil is on walmart.com. It comes in original and edges. And you can find my lipsticks as well, the Red Lipstick Hustler lipsticks, which this is what you have, Renee, the bag. Can they see? Okay. You have this one, Renee. It's called the bag. Can y'all see it? It's the lipstick duo collection from my Red Lipstick Hustler lipstick line. And what I have on is Brave. It has an orange undertone, but red lipstick always make your teeth look pretty and white. So I'm going to show y'all what it looked like. This is the lipstick shade Brave. And it's what I have on now. No, this one actually has a blue undertone. I have some with an orange undertone. The particular shade Hustler has an orange undertone. But this is Brave. And you can see the name at the bottom of the lipstick. My lipsticks and all my beauty products from my book is on IamLillieYoung.com. But you can also find my beauty products at Walmart.com.
Let's give it up for Miss Lillie. Come on now.
Thank you. Thank you, Queen.
Well, guys, I received some beautiful gifts from the one and only Miss Lillie Young. Come on now. And I want to say thank you. I'm going to open up my gifts right now, Lillie, okay? Because I love this bag. Isn't it adorable, guys? Look, it has beautiful red lips. That's her signature. And just beautiful way of wrapping it. And thank you so much for even sharing. I think I'm going to, hold on. Let's go in it. Janet!
Can I get one of those?
Gifts. Woo-hoo! Yes, let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful this packaging is, guys. Okay, let's see. Absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm gonna put my matte lip kit on. Can I put some on right now?
Yes, that's the Queen collection. The matte lipstick with the lip liner is the Queen collection.
Oh,
and that is this right here.
Ladies, okay, we know we have our event that's coming up March 24th. That's right, March 24th is the I Am Impact. And I think all the GW3 warriors should show up in some red lips by our very own Ms. Lillie Young. It's a matte lip kit right here. I've never seen one like this.
That's number 14.
Oh my God.
It's a liquid matte lipstick with the lip liner.
Look at that, guys. Isn't that amazing?
That's my Queen collection.
Okay, and then this one is the beautiful one that you have.
That is the name is on it. You'll see it. It says the bag. This is your lip gloss collection. This is the lip gloss, and then the lipstick is there.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm going to try the matte. Okay, ladies, I'm going to try the matte. And let's just give her some love because Miss Lillie has been growing her hair, and that's all her beautiful natural hair. And she also have her own Queen Lillie hair growth oil. And I was sharing with Lillie, you know, this season by December, I wanted to make sure my hair get that healthy fullness. And so we're going to be utilizing her products also to get that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I know I'm messing up with the lip matte, but I'm going to just put a little bit on here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And it goes well with your leathers across your chest
Uh-huh.
from Miss KG's House of Fashion.
I love the
Absolutely.
color. Well, we're definitely going to be supporting Ms. Lillie Young, guys.
Thank you.
We're going to make sure we place your information in the not only on our YouTube, but also on our website as well as the Facebook, so we can make sure
Thank
all
you.
of the GW3 warriors get their very own Lillie Young lipstick. And we know we're going to be reading your book also in the month of March. So proud.
Yeah, this is the book that you guys are going to be reading.
Yes, absolutely. Let's give it up to
Love
our
it.
very own Miss Lillie Young. Come on now.
Thank you.
So give us just an overview, a synopsis of the book, Miss Lillie.
The book is about experiencing things in life that women go through, trying to practice celibacy, working on a TV set that was on Fox, The Resident. I worked on there for 4 years. And I was still going to different auditions, and it's never taking no as an answer. Keep going. And if you get a no, don't give up. Just keep going. And it's a book of triumph. And it's a book to teach you, don't let that one no stop you. Just keep going. It's a book of triumph. The Red Lipstick Hustler set the world on fire.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're doing with every one of our ladies, setting the world on fire. As they would say, this girl is on fire. Guys, put some fire emojis in the chat for our very own Lillie Young. And this is just how we do it, guys. You know, not only we're grateful for your presence being here, you know, you are definitely living the life that you are destined for. And that's why I'm so proud of each and every last one of our warriors today. You know, today we did the debut for the Fashion Chronicles. And it's not just, you know, about this day, but it's about something that's really embodying the true spirit of what fashion means to all of us. It's like glory, guys, just being here with you all, having this dialogue, and looking forward to being able to pave the way for even more inclusive conversations. So without further ado, before we leave for the Fashion Chronicles, I want you guys to share with the world, what is that one word that you're going to be striving for 2024, you know, from that fashion, setting new trends, setting new standards for your style. Miss Janeth Alvarado, what's that one word people are going to remember by you? Share with everybody.
Eclectic. Eclectic innovation. I want to evolve and get to my next level, always being better than yesterday.
I love it. Miss Karen?
Evolve. You have to always evolve. Fashion is always going to evolve. Own your own style. You don't have to follow the trendsetters. Be your own trendsetter.
I love it. I love it. Miss Barbara?
Well, I think going a little bit out of my comfort zone. So it is that little push. I think that is my focus, you know, for 2024. A little bit more edginess.
Okay, I love it. And Miss Lillie?
I would say queen, and never drop your crown. No matter which way the wind blow you, stay focused. Keep that mind straight on your prize. Don't drop your crown, queens. Queen.
I love that. Ooh.
That's
and I'm going to
fantastic.
say stand out. With your fashion, stand out. You know, one of the things that is important is to be unforgettable for 2024. You know, this is the year of excellence. And as we're embarking upon new journeys, new opportunities, how are they going to remember you? You know, sometimes people get lost because they're just blending in. 2024, how will you be standing out? That's the question I want you to know. You know, and you stand out with your confidence. That's one of the things I heard Miss Karen speak about. You know, allow your confidence to speak before you even say anything when you walk into a room. You know, I always say, what? Roll those shoulders back. Keep that head up. Let them know that you have arrived without you saying anything, but just kill them with your kindness, most importantly. And you know what, guys? I'm so excited that we'll all get the opportunity of spending more time together. Congratulations to each and every last one of you all. You are one of the 100 most influential leaders to watch out for 2024. You all had an opportunity of being together for the resurgence on December 9th. And guys, I have to ask you all, who you're going to be selecting for 2024? Who will you be selecting to fill those seats? So now you have work to do, ladies. Are you ready for that? Are you ready?
Absolutely.
We're ready.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Well, guys, thank you so very much for joining us.
Thank you, Renee.
You are so welcome, Lillie. Thank you, Janeth Alvarado. Thank you, Miss Karen, alongside with Barbara. Thank you all for just being a part of this movement as we embark upon new territory, new opportunities. And we're looking forward to seeing you on the other side of your greatness. Until then, as I said, roll those shoulders back, keep those heads up. It's time for you to go blaze the universe. Why? Because the world needs another game changer. And that game changer is YOU.
Absolutely.
See you on the other side of your greatness. Bye for now.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night, ladies.
Man.